I don't know if you guys know this, we have an exclusive partnership with the International Space Station, and we have some IGN correspondents working up there in space right now. Going to special guest Alana Pierce, our in-house space journalist. She's up there at the ISS. Alana, how you doing up there?
Yeah, good, thanks, Max. Coming to you live from the International Space Station, and definitely not just a part of the IGN office. And we've got some exciting stuff for you today. For Halloween, we put together a playlist of spooky space towns, because of course, as you guys know as other science experts, most spacecrafts have technology that allow them to capture basically radiomagnetic waves, which then can be turned into sound waves. So
now, hold on a second.
I heard
that in space no one can hear you scream. What can they hear you doing?
So technically these aren't actual audio waves, these are electromagnetic waves. It's like radiation, which is then transferred into an audio wave so that basically the actual scientists can analyze the data better. It's like getting a physical or sensory sound that lets them hear the way the radiation would sound if it had a sound.
Recorded radiation?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Well, what the hell does radiation sound like?
All right, I've got a couple of examples for you here. First, we're going to play Juno crossing Jupiter's bow shock.
Love that song.
Oh man, that's
all right. Well,
I don't like that.
That just
noise
sound like
at all.
It didn't sound anything like that.
It's like the same noise.
What did you guys think of that?
No, it's bad. It's not a good noise at all.
You didn't like it?
No, I would give that noise a D. That's a bad song.
Oh.
I would not buy that
I wasn't
song
expecting
on iTunes.
that. Well, that's basically the sound of a solar wind. That is the Juno spacecraft crossing the boundary of Jupiter's magnetic field. So what you're hearing there is basically a bunch of particles smashing onto each other and creating creepy sounds, or creating a lot of radio waves, which are then transferred into sound. So that's the first one.
Are they hoping that's going to actually get some radio play? Because I think it needs more work. I think you should head back to the studio and do a couple more passes on that track.
Well, I mean, you realize we just played it live, right?
Well,
no.
What other noises are up in space?
The next one that I wanted to play for you guys is chorus radio waves. This one's pretty cool.
That's a freaking slide whistle. That's not. I don't think this is real. I think those effing Martians up there making the funny sounds. So they recorded a bunch of radiation and.
How long is this song? This is like November Rain.
That one's actually pretty long. So if you had to guess what planet that was from, what would you guess?
Uranus.
Do you just make a butt joke?
No, it's my favorite planet.
Wow, Brian, that one's from Earth, okay? That one's from Earth. So what you're hearing there is basically...
That doesn't count.
Earth's outer atmosphere has lots of magnetic fields, and the way they sound depends on the density of the particles. So kind of like right around Earth, they're a lot colder and denser, so they would sound super different. This is a little bit further out, and what we're hearing is effectively these particles smashing together like the ocean. It's like an ocean roar. It's like they're just crazy, beating the crap out of each other, and that's exactly what that sound is.
Hey, Alana, if you like sounds from Earth, you'll love music.
Music is overrated, Brian. Why would you listen to that when you can listen to the sounds of space? So next we have Cassini putting a shield on. I like this one a lot. Big fan.
A shield?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's like a prog rock thing. Get it out of here.
Ah, God.
I don't like this. I don't like these new millennial genres. I don't get it.
Well, what planet did that come from?
Oh, it's got vocals. Get it. Stop. Stop. Nah.
Is that the moon? How does it stop? How does the sound not do the sound? Is that the sound of the moon cheese being scraped?
No, it's definitely not the moon cheese being scraped, Brian. Actually, that is what it would sound like if you were to go through one of Jupiter's rings. That's basically a hailstorm. And the Cassini spacecraft actually was one of the most ambitious space projects ever, where they sent it out into space to capture a bunch of stuff about Jupiter so that we knew more about that area. And they went through one of Jupiter's rings. That's basically the hailstorm of 1 million dust particles hitting the spacecraft at the same time. That's why there's also audio there, because this is an actual ship. It wasn't manned, but it's an actual spacecraft. And that's it put its shield up so that Jupiter wouldn't completely destroy it. And that's what it sounds like to hang out in Jupiter's rings.
So you telling me you can't walk on those rings?
You would be torn apart almost immediately.
So you could theoretically use the planet as a large saw to cut through other stuff in space, right?
I mean, it would implode, just immediately be torn to pieces. Yeah.
Who put the ring there? Is Jupiter married?
No, that was actually our great lord Sauron. Yeah, he put that there, the One Ring to rule them all. So
That dinosaur guy
Sauron
from
went to
X-Men?
space?
you guys didn't know this?
No.
Wow, that's why you need a scientist on this show, huh?
Well, too bad our scientist is in space. Alana, thank you for joining us from the International Space Station that is definitely not the IGN studios. Also,
Thank you
I love
so
that
much.
your gravity boots are doing great. Keep it up.
Yeah, we really figured that tech out.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for playing those dreadful noises for our ears.
Move over, Skrillex. There's something parents are going to hate even more than you.
You can create those at home with a fax machine and some water.
All right, so fax machine and water.
Man, I don't ever want to hear space again. I'm very happy Alana brought us those noises.
Yeah.
But is that what it sounds like out there? I don't want to go there ever again. Thanks for watching our video on spooky space sounds. Here's a time Alana literally almost sort of went to space, and after that, if you like sounds from space, you'll love these adorable little robots from Sphero. They make Star Wars noises like beep and others.